Oh my God, are you ready?
At Pride in the Pews, the ideal church is the advocating church. It is an aspiration because we never fully arrive. There is always more work to do. This program is geared toward helping folk to develop the language and skill set and knowledge and to develop a network so that they might be able to advocate within and outside of the church.
So one of the skills I gained from BCEF is the skill to recognize the need to be sensitive around LGBTQ plus community issues, to make sure I incorporate them in some of my preaching and some of my teaching. What we're doing is not light work, it's legacy work. And what we do now will echo throughout eternity.
Looking at the Bible in a more enlightened lens, I gained some boldness. There were some things that I may have wanted to say before, but didn't really have the comfortability to say it, and now I have the boldness to do it. I know that my members are with me, so I'm not going to offend anybody, and even if I do offend them, I think they're going to go back and research or even have a conversation with me.
You need this space where you'll be affirmed, you'll be loved, you'll work with other people that may have some of the same challenges and questions as you, and at the end of the day, you get to do some good work.
Sometimes if you are an affirming ministry and you're doing this work, you feel like you're out there by yourself. And so having the cohort and people to bounce your ideas off of, building a community, building a family of people that you can have these conversations with is super impactful. And I think for other affirming churches, that could also be really beneficial.
With this fellowship, I was able to personally develop as a faith leader. And I was able to do that with the relationships, with the information, with the network of people across identities, across positions in church spaces. And I was able to really feel grounded in the work that I'm doing as a community faith leader, but also show real support with resources and community, which is necessary for our work.
We want people to know that our church is accepting and affirming and advocating and all of those things that are positive.
But the biggest resource, I think, is the resource of the peers in the cohort group, in the sense that as a pastor, it provides me someone else with whom I can share my experience, ups and downs, questions and challenges, and even my own personal reservations about this, that, or the other, and get some feedback and experience from other colleagues.
And I think this fellowship has really helped me become more in tune with my faith and get back into the church and helping the Black church specifically to become more aware of my body and bodies alike.
I am excited about this cohort. So much can be solved with a conversation. We fail because we lack intelligence and information. And so I wanted to dispel some myths. I wanted to get some working definitions. I wanted to really destroy some of these human errors that we find ourselves living through or just existing in. And so for this, Pride in the Pews, the time is right.
My hope is that the Black Church Equality Fellowship will be a conduit by which faith leaders are able to access their place in LGBTQ plus advocacy. The tides of LGBTQ plus inclusion are always shifting and changing depending on what's happening in the public square. And we want to make sure that leaders are equipped and ready to respond to current, relevant, urgent, and pressing needs as it relates to the LGBTQ plus community.
The fellowship program is an amazing place for you to do some amazing work, to challenge and to change yourself and to impact the lives of somebody else. So you need to sign up and do it right now.